Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to day 22 of my 31 days of Halloween challenge. So for today's look we are doing this Da Vinci inspired skull look. So as you can see I started off by blocking out my brows just using a glue and powder as usual. Taking my white Snazaroo face paint and I'm applying this all over my face and body evenly. I'm only applying one coat of this face paint today guys, as I didn't want that clown white look. I really wanted my skin to still be peeping through that face paint. So this look was inspired by the amazing Lisa Marie Morphe on Instagram guys. She's an amazing makeup artist and I seen she done this look, I think it was last Halloween or it could have been the year before, but I absolutely fell in love with it. So I knew I wanted to recreate it. So yeah, make sure you go check her out. I will leave her details down below for you guys. Taking my black Snazaroo face paint and I'm beginning to draw on all those Leonardo Da Vinci famous anatomical drawings. So this exact bit that I'm drawing here is supposed to look like a page from a book. And then I'm going on to draw the Vitruvian man, which is the famous drawing by Leonardo Da Vinci himself. He drew this in around 1490, just in case you guys wanted to know that. And I'm really sorry about the camera angle here guys, I had to get super close to the mirror to see what I was doing. But yeah, I did just follow a reference photo for this. And once that's done, we're moving on to the face guys. So I'm just going to draw a basic skull to begin with. So here I'm drawing skull like eye sockets. As you can see I've got a pretty simple shape to these. And then just filling them in black. And also leaving some negative space on the outside of both sockets guys, just because I want to go in with some black eyeshadow later and sort of smoke it out so that it's not all too harsh.
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house.
Then drawing on that skull-like nose, as usual I make one point higher than the other. And then going ahead and drawing on the teeth. So for skull-like teeth I always make a sort of teardrop shape. And you want to make sure you're using a fine detailed brush for this as well. Once we're done with the teeth, we're going ahead and drawing on the skull cheekbones. So I always make my skull cheekbones in the same sort of shape, so I curve them up and then in smaller at the back there. Then adding some holes on my temples just to give my face a different sort of shape and dimension. Adding some extra detail around the eye sockets there. And some more cracks and holes at the top of my forehead. Using a slightly thicker brush as you can see here to fill that in, and I'm also outlining any areas I feel need to be a bit more bold. I then decided to add some extra teeth just so that they met at the back of the cheekbone there. Then going in and adding some extra cracks and detail all over the skull face. Just making these uneven. add in some extra white paint to the teeth there just to make them stand out against the rest of the face. Going in with this orange shade from the Morphe James Charles palette, and I'm using this on a big blending brush to apply all over my skin, face and body. So I want this to look kind of like an old book effect. And here I'm just painting on Leonardo da Vinci's signature. I actually found a reference photo of his actual signature on Google, which I found really fascinating. So this bit is quite tricky, guys, because you've got to write it backwards into a mirror. But yeah, just have some patience with it if you are recreating this look. And I also found a reference photo here of Leonardo da Vinci's inventions. If you type in Leonardo da Vinci inventions on Google, guys, you will be amazed at what comes up. It's so fascinating, it's absolutely incredible. So yeah, I just found a load of photos on there, so I'm just sort of drawing them in random places on my chest area. And then in between any gaps, I'm just adding some old writing, so kind of like calligraphy writing. It doesn't actually say anything, guys, I'm just sort of writing random words just to make it look like a book.
That the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for critic, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business.
Then adding even more cracks to the chest area, but I want this to kind of look like page tears. Then I went in to add random patches to the face just to make it look really worn and old.
Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Filling in the rest of the eye sockets with the black eyeshadow there. Also taking that to my cheekbones and around my teeth area there, just to create a more smoked out and contoured effect. And once that's done, I decided to add some red writing to this look. Going off the Da Vinci Code book, the cover is sort of brown and red, so I really wanted to incorporate some red into this look just to make it look slightly more like the cover of the book. And then we are pretty much done, guys. I just want to take this opportunity to thank you all so much for watching. As always, it means the absolute world. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's video, guys. Thank you. Bye.